So good morning everyone. I am Mark PAOLO UMLAS and I'm going to discuss the mean, median, and mode. So first, what is mean? Mean is the most commonly measure of central tendency, and it is actually represents the average of the given data collection of data, and it is applicable for both continuous and discrete data. For the median is the middle number in a sorted ascending or descending list of numbers and can be more descriptive of that data or data set than the average. The median is sometimes used as opposed to the median or to the mean when there are outliers in the sequence that might skew the average of the values. So for the mode is the number that is repeated most often, but all the numbers in the list appear only once, so there is no mode. So, mean, median, and mode are three kinds of averages. There are many averages in statistics, but these are, I think, the three most common and certainly the three you are most likely to encounter in your pre-statistic courses if the topic comes up at all. The mean is the average you're used to, where you add up all the numbers and then divide by the number of numbers. The median is the middle of the value in the list of numbers. To find the median, your numbers have to be listed in numerical orders from smallest to largest. So you may have to rewrite your list before you can find the median. Well, the mode is the value that occurs most often. So if there is no number in the list which is repeated, then there is no mode for the list. And then let's try to calculate the mean. So the mean is the usual average. So I'll add the and divide these numbers. So 13 plus 18 plus 13 plus 14 plus 13 plus 16 plus 14 plus 21 plus 13. And I will divide it into 9 and it will equal into 15. Note that the mean in the case isn't a value from the original list. This is a common result. You should not assume that your mean will be one of your original numbers. So for the median is the middle value. So first I'll have to rewrite the list in the numerical order. So 13, 13, 13, 14, 14, 16, 18, and 21. There are nine numbers in the list, so the middle one will be the 9 plus 1. We'll divide it into 2, and then it will equal into 10, and then divide it into 2, which is the fifth number. And then 13, 13, 13, 13, 14, 14, 16, 18, and 21. So the median is 14. Uh, so the largest value in the list is 14. And then for the mode is the number that is repeatedly is repeated more often than any other. So 13 is the most or the mode. The largest value in the list is 21 and the smallest is 13. So the range is 21 minus 13 and it will equal into 8. So our median for the first question will be 15. The median is 14. The mode is 13 and the range is 8. Let's try another one. The mean is usual average again, and then um, the f- the numbers are 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 7. Then I will add it, uh, and I will divide it into how many numbers there are into that numbers, and then which is 4, and then it will equal into 14, and then divide it into 4, which is 3.5. So the median is the middle number. So in this example, the numbers are already listed in numerical orders. So I don't have to rewrite the list. So, but there is no middle number because there are an even numbers or number. Because of this, the median of the list will be the mean. That is the usual average of the middle two values within the list. So the middle two numbers are 2 and 4. So 2 plus 4 divide 2 equals 6, divide 2 equals 3. So the median is 3, and a value isn't in the list at all. So the mode, for uh, the mode is the number that is repeated most often, but all the numbers is the in the list appear only once, so there is no mode. So the largest value in this list is 7, the smallest is 1, and their difference is 6. So the range is 6. Our mean for the second question is 3.5. Our median is 3. Our mode, there is no mode, and then the range is 6. Okay, let's try another one. This is gonna be our last example. Uh, Again, for the last example that we use, the values in the list above are all whole numbers, but the mean of the list was a decimal value. Getting a decimal value for the mean or for the median if you have an even number of data points is perfectly okay. So don't round your answers to try to match the formal of the other numbers. So going back to the last question, the mean is usual average. So I'll add up and divide. 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 11 plus 11 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13, and I will divide it into 10 because there are 10 numbers, and it will equal into 105, and I will divide it into 10, and the answer is 10.5. So our mean is 10.5. And then uh, after that, uh, the median, for the median is the middle value in a list of 10 values. That will be 10 plus 1 divide 2 equals 5.5 equals the 5.5 value. So 10 plus 11 equals 2 equals, or divide into 2 equals 21, and then we'll divide it again into 2 equals 10.5. So uh, for this, the median is the middle value of the 10 values again, and uh, the formula is reminding me with that point 0.5 that I'll need to average the fifth and sixth numbers to find the median. The fifth and sixth numbers are the last 10 and the first 11. So that is the formula that 10 plus 1 or 10 plus 11 divided into 2 equals 21. Divide into 2 equals 10.5. So for the mode, okay, so for the mode is the number repeated most often. This list has two values that are repeated three times. Uh, Namely 10 and 11, each repeated three times. So the largest value is 13 and the smallest is 8. So the range is 13 minus 8 equals 5. So our mean for the last question is 10.5. The median is 10.5. The mode is 10 and 11 and the range is 5. So as you can see, it is possible for the uh, two of the averages, the mean and the median, in this case, to have the same value. But this is not usual and you should not expect it. So, depending on your text or your instructor, the above data set may be viewed as having no mode rather than having two modes. So, because no single solitary numbers was repeated more often than any other, I've seen books that go either way on this. There doesn't seem to be a consensus on the right definition of mode in the above case. So if you're not certain on how you should answer the mode part of the above example, ask your instructor before the next test. So thank you for listening, and may God bless us all.